So we can do that. Let's see where that is. And maybe that will give us some sort of clue. That's going to be all the way back here in Stellar Bay. All right, let's do a few other things before we do that. So we'll get back to that. Let's go to Fallbrook. So we've got a number of things to do there. And we'll go ahead and just fast travel there. And let's do the thing for Ellie. And then we got to check in with Catherine, too, who's quite the ne'er-do-well kind of faction boss in town here. So there's the insurance office. Let's put our gun away. Nobody seems to really care.
You seen Arthur today?
Alright, and this town is run by Sublight, Salvage and Shipping.
Ready to get my money or what?
Alright, so let's do this.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Dullness of mind?
Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity.
It's like they say, there's no cure for that.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Why is your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
Oh, if you say so. Huh? Why?
Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our
that's
official
kind of
address
frank,
is in
actually.
the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can, what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course.
Of course. Okay, so yeah, if you say so. Although 2 is more interesting. So you're dodging the authorities.
We prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity.
Yes, that would.
Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction.
Okay. So I need to change the beneficiary on Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy. That's Ellie.
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes,
button.
this office is an official enclave
Oopsie.
of Byzantium.
Okay, if you say so.
Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and our CFO.
Okay, so 2. Press the right button this time.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
Hush now,
That
Ellie.
claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Her parents claimed that she made 12-inch heels and tripped and broke her neck. Oh? What else can you tell me?
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
High heel insurance. So how would I amend that claim?
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Okay, but how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
No. I could bribe her. Or we could just go do it and save the money. Okay, forget it.
That's for the best. What can I do for you?
That's all for now. Do. Alright. So, hypothetically, theoretically... Oh, let's sell our stuff here. Let's see, that's junk. And junk. And... I don't see that we need to save these. So let's just let go of that and that. That, and that. Okay. Make a little money. Sell our junk. Okay, we're up to 9,400. Okay, and then hypothetically, theoretically, go in here. And this is not where the terminal is. We'll close the door anyway. Steal all the things. Not that I need any of this, but I get a thrill out of petty theft from evil corporations. Should sell all my food at some point that I'm never going to use. Okay, so this is not the back room in question. Must be up here. Ah. Okay, we're going to hack into here.
Real slick.
And come on up. Okay, you're not going to kill us. You ladies, you go over there.
Sure.
Sure where Nyoka went. There she is. Okay, and then we're gonna have to hack into here. You gonna be alright with this? Medical sentry?
What do you think you're doing?
Can we bribe it? Let's do intimidate. Whatever I want.
Suspicion levels reset.
Okay, so we could view recent records. So we've been reading all the stuff in this playthrough, so let's go for it. Ahmed Birtwhistle. Claim loss of gentlemanly honor and good name. I entered into a gentleman's wager with several chaps at Billingsley regarding the nature and composition of the Spacer's Choice product Tarmac and Cheese. I was quite certain the product did contain actual tarmac, and my companions wagered that it surely did not. Lo and behold, investigation into the matter revealed that I had been the victim of a gross misunderstanding. Yet how was I to know what manner of fare common factory workers eat, and how could Spacer's Choice be so irresponsible as to advertise that its product contains tarmac when it clearly does not? The damage to my reputation has been most grievous. I find myself unable to return to my previous haunts for fear of the stares and chuckles that will follow. My honor as a gentleman has been called into question, as has been the nature of my relationship with livestock. Resolution denied. Improper form work. Claimant forgot to say the magic word. Return to root. Let's before we finish reading all these, let's fix Ellie's the policy details. Okay, cause of death. Do cervical fracture, fashion-related incidents, staircases. Monthly payout 25,000 bits. Change beneficiary to Ellie Fenhill. Who is Marilyn Fenhill? Alright, we did that. Cool. Removing Theodora, her parents, Theodora and Lionel Witherspoon, from beneficiary list. Success. All future payouts will be routed to Ellie Fenhill. Continue. Okay, let's return to the root and just check out the rest of the recent records. Fanny Cartwright. Claim loss of one finger. I've been an assistant saw operator with C&P for 5 years. Most of the blade guards broke last year and management never replaced them. I lost my left ring finger last week as a result. Denied. Negligible damage. Claimant is right-handed, so the magnitude of this loss is minimal. Updated claim, loss of 3 fingers. The saw I was working on came... she can't write anymore. Came loose yesterday in account of C&P skipping routine maintenance checks. The accident took 2 fingers from my right hand and a other from my left. Resolution denied. Self-disqualification. Claimant was missing a finger from a previous incident and should not have been operating sharp machinery. Alright, and filed on behalf of C&P. Loss of 1 worker. Assistant saw operator 16J. F. Cartwright lost several digits due to carelessness and negligence. She failed to heed prominently posted warnings about the state of our safety equipment, and her resultant injuries have decreased our factory's productivity and led to multiple stress headaches for management as we struggled to reshuffle worker schedules around 16J. Resolution approved, of course.
Can we
Okay.
talk?
Yes.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
How does it feel?
I've never been prouder to stand back and watch someone else work. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
Mm-hmm. Good for you. I'm glad you got what you wanted.
Yeah. The funny thing about getting what you want is then you gotta figure out what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been much of a planner. Makes my eyeballs itch.
Don't scratch them. Who needs a plan? Figure it out as you go.
If only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
Hey. Cool, we got some monies. I appreciate it, but I didn't do this for the money.
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
You're my friend, Ellie, and this is what friends do. I'm gonna cheese her out.
You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
These are all super cheesy. Let's do number 3. We're better off when we're part of a team. We can't make it out of here alone.
Well, I've got a few years of experience that would suggest differently. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Wasn't that much money anyway. Whatever you say. I'll say thanks.
Don't mention it. Really. This feels weird enough as it is.
I like how she scrunches up her nose a little bit. Okay, we got some good XP. And I want to talk about something else,
Something on your mind?
apparently. Do you have an opinion on the Monarch situation, Ellie?
I admire your grit, but some wounds don't heal. And I say that as someone who's plugged a few severed aortas.
Then you ought to know there's no harm in trying.
Only if you don't mind ending up with a mess on your hands. By all accounts, Sanjar and Graham have been at each other's throats for years. Digging into their personal history isn't going to change anything.
Well, we're getting rid of Graham. And what would you have me do?
Honestly, stay out of it. We've got our own problems to deal with.
Perception. There's a reason you're bringing this up.
I try to save my captain a headache when I can. Usually ends up saving me one too.
If you say so.
Anything else?
No, let's move on. Still got a couple dialogue trees to go, but glad you backed down. Hey now. Yo, go back over there.
All right.
stealing. Oh, that's cool looking. I wants it. I can't have it. Give me. Give me the bits. Let's focus tall. Okay. Alright. So I think we got a couple other things here in Fallbrook. Let's go ahead and do those. That's done. So I have no more companion quests. That's done. Okay, so Space Crime Continuum. Select that. And then I thought she wanted me to talk to Catherine here. There's the passcode over there. So let's go grab that. Is that going to be up here? No. It's down below. Oh, you know what? It's taking me to the front door. Well, what was the part about Catherine then, I wonder? Alright, yeah, I wanted to take us over here, so let's go back to Stellar Bay. Let's see what we're supposed to do. I'm gonna have to read the mission again. Passcode.
You grew up in Byzantium, right?
Don't rub it in.
Oh, don't get all prickly. I just haven't met someone who left the high life on purpose.
I'm from there, but I'm not really from there, if you follow.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat musk.
In there. Not that way. And let's read this mission one more time. Let's see. Lilia Hagen is a lead on some expensive salvage. When the board abandoned Monarch, several factories and research facilities were left mostly intact. While the majority of these locations have previously been stripped of valuable resources, sublight agents on Monarch recently discovered a hidden laboratory with a cache of Alta Vitae gas. Vitae, or however you pronounce that. Lilia needs an independent captain to retrieve the salvage. She hasn't heard from her. Retrieve the missing passcode. She hasn't heard from her agent in Stellar Bay recently. Retrieve the information he's holding on the salvage location and deliver it to Catherine Mallon in Fallbrook. Okay, yeah, that's when we get there. Boink. Ooh. Oh, ow. Okay, maybe not too ow. The fall damage in here is ridiculous. No. I mean, maybe that'd be alright, but I don't know. I've had a hard time accepting a flaw for a simple extra perk point. But that probably would have been a more benign one. If I was going to accept any, probably should have grabbed that one. Alright, this was not very fruitful. Guess we gotta go through the warehouse. I've been over there before. Oh. Guess this is why we didn't hear from him. So the bloody note, a crumpled note found on the corpse in Stellar Bay. Most of the text on this note is obscured by blood, but you can make out the words Lilia and passcode Antediluvian. Okay. It's a fancy one, so we got that. Got 5,000 XP. And then now we got to meet with Catherine over in Fallbrook. We just need to do that little bit first. How's my inventory doing? And I haven't sold junk in a little while, but I'm okay. Okay. So let's just get back there real quick, because that's a fairly long journey. We've walked it before. Raptidons. Okay, so Catherine is over here. I got that other mission for her I haven't done yet. I don't really want to do. She wants me to ice the competition.
Now there's a woman who knows what she wants. I like her.
She's fine.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
Actually, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem. Am I? Let's go. The boss sent me, you oaf. Let's do the first one.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Okay. Right, the Alta Vitae stuff that Lilia mentioned.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Fine, safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew. Seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
And remind me what the Alta Vitae gas is exactly?
Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market.
Okay, I can get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders.
Yeah, I've cleared it out twice.
The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis.
Killed
You gotta
them
fight
too.
through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
Ventilation system. I wonder if that will get me into that room. Alright. I'll find a way around the Mountosaurus.
Clever! That's why Lilia's paying you, I take it. Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
No. Okay. Good thing we have an engineer. Parvati will handle it.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care.
Sounds like we
Once
should
you've
do a
got our
save.
goods, take them to the ground breaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it.
Okay.
I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in.
I'm the one
Best
who
of
told
luck,
you that.
Fixer.
Okay, so let's go. Gotta enter the secret lab in Cascadia. Let's go do that. Alright, so back to Cascadia. Over here. And there is a landing pad there, so we can get over there and call our ship. Alright, what does it want us to do first? It wants us to secret lab access. So here we are back here again. Now we have the passcode. Aha. Employee Cecil McClure, you have been on shift for 88,536 hours. You have earned a 5-minute break. Why not enjoy a knock you out bar? Supervisor override. Enter password antediluvian. Boink. There we go. Override accepted. Welcome, doctor. Activating backup generators. Enabling elevator. Opening secure door. Nice. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so in here we're also going to find the secret science weapon. Coming in, Nyoka? Watch this trick. Oh, this one's actually a transition. Generally, I activate the elevator and they're suddenly in there with me. Uh-oh. There she is. Okay. Cool.
I bet nobody set foot in here since Cascadia fell.
Yeah, we got this whole little secret place. Doesn't look too bad down here, actually. Let's look at where the weapon is. So the weapon is not that one. Abandoned lab weapon is 78 meters that way. Interesting. It's barred. So we're going to have to head through this place and kind of double back around, apparently, to get that. So let's go back to the main mission, which was the Space Crime Continuum. And go ahead and get in here. So we got to get to that. I don't have that skill. So we're going to have to go some other way. I see another door. So let's go try our way over here.
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized.
Downsized. Disengage security protocols. I'm not a threat.
Attempting to disengage security protocols without proper authorization is a fireable offense.
I can just kill it.
Weapons.
Will lie. I'm an authorized Rizzo employee. Password antediluvian.
Executive level password accepted as identification according to employee ID protocol A-3501. Welcome back, Doctor. Be advised. Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purpleberry. Please use caution. Mantisaur wounds are not covered under Rizzo's health policy. Have a productive day.
Not a problem. We could have just iced him. But whatever. Got a vending machine there. Stuff we don't need. Dead Mantisaur. Medical drone. Yeah, we could have taken those guys out, no problem.